the screen with Mack.
Broadcast up,
Good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Good D.
Yeah, that is
fucking D, boy.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now.
You better not try me, Quincy Joe. You better not try me, Quincy Joe. I punted you the ball. Don't do that now. I got to really take the top off. Don't do that.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And Pasco's got it.
Man,
he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Man.
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Nobody. His shit. He just did his shit. Oh, that nigga.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Eagles 7, Colts nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Newton throwing again.
Yeah, get his ass. Bring something on his ass.
Will go down. Set back at the 38. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly
what we see that, though, 4-7.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Now he'll escape to his left.
Give me that shit, man.
Complete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the
he
pocket,
better stop playing with me, dog.
For yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
what's up? It's up right now.
Want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try
Quincy
to
Joe.
field that fell incomplete.
So a dozen plays.
He's straight though. He got a nice little squad.
Just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. Damn.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I'm pushing square, bro.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words.
Man.
Every time we hear that, things tend to fall
JT
apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that.
Oh, he kicked Martin out.
An interception.
Martin had this team.
Zach Pascal, the intended receiver.
Martin had this team.
Got 2nd down.
Martin ain't doing what I'm doing, though. Well, he won a Super Bowl, so yeah, he did.
Throwing again. Newton.
Oh, you better, man, 4-3, you better pick that shit next time. You right there.
But only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible.
Oh, you got some dog shit to the dookie, man.
And hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down. Again, Newton. He's got Burton here. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, I like that play right
to
there.
feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, that's into the hands of Pascal.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
You gotta fumble that bit.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Man in zone instead of the fucking one that I
left on the
see
clock
in zone.
here in quarter number 2. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing again is Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for only a couple.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
On second down, here's a run with
get off that block.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Newton now to throw.
Look at that shit.
Intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked
That
off.
shit, man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try
to
get enough room.
about to be gone.
If you have to run the punter out there,
Try. He got up off that thing.
Yeah, didn't get a ton, but at least some positive yardage. On second down, it's Sanders. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
She wrote down what the track, whatever, however they fucked up, whatever the charges they get added. That's not college. Yeah, it was. I wasn't Camille's the other one, but the one with the glasses, the lightest skin. That's what I was.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jones, off play action. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Damn.
A double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
See you, though, 6.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
Man, you...
Dog.
Man, no, you did just do that.
You got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, That's a really tough one to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Now, where you fuck you thought you was going with that weak shit?
Lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score.
I found out how to bench stop that shit.
Down the coast to Orlando for
damn, I forgot he got the ball.
REA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, and I scored first play of the game on this thing.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton. Being chased out left.
Yeah.
And that's off the mark.
Good deep, fellas.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Forced out to his left.
Oh, he caught that!
Washington.
That's a good-ass catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I tried to cut that bitch.
Wow.
You see this? He caught that bitch.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Newton.
He's silly. He's silly. He's silly, though. He tried the wrong one. Come on, now. Come on, now.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A throw left side to start.
Oh, he fumbled me! He fumbled this!
And they are going to score on the fumble return.
He fumbled this bitch. Oh my God! And he took that bitch to the
turning point here in the second half, Charles. After that
dog-ass hit.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around with your team. You're just trying to take the ball away.
I want to know who
How about when you take
like
it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now.
Damn, man, what the fuck? Now you got to get taken out, man.
On the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Who was at that fumble?
Man, I think that was Ross, silly ass, man.
For a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received in a different way.
It was over.
It's been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to
This
hold on to
nigga
it.
feels some bullshit.
A quick throw into the hands of Rager. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys. Jones now on first down.
Oh, he bullshit.
Complete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones eluding the pressure right.
What they doing? Oh, my.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I don't know why, man. They said, fuck it. They just said, fuck it this week, huh?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones.
He dropped the ball,
incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they
I know y'all going to step up. I know y'all going to do y'all thing. I know y'all going to do y'all thing. I ain't really worried too much.
Here's Newton. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton.
He caught that? Oh, my
and he is
God,
going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down
this shit is crazy.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Oh, wow. These niggas know something.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll go out.
He had a little step, but damn, I thought he was going to make a little.
3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Let's go. Let's go, 2-9. I like the way you playing, boy.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with
I like the way you playing, boy.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
No, they did not, man. Get up in the hole.
He goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
What
totally.
the fuck?
They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They really doing some bullshit.
Jones throwing on first down.
5-3. Where the fuck you going?
And this one goes nowhere.
He all out blitz, man. Y'all supposed to pick this shit up.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Second and 15. Off play action. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
No.
Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Alexander Johnson.
No.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, wow, Pete.
Bill scoring his
I didn't mean to throw it to him. No.
Tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
No, he did just. No, what the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Marlon Mack, his 4th
What they just switched out of?
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Man.
Well, they had done a really nice job on him through 3 quarters plus, but you just had that feeling eventually he was going to get loose.
And this is why coaches always preach that it's a 4-quarter game, right? It gets straight for us. It gets straight for the fans.
What the fuck?
That's exactly what they're talking about. What you did before was terrific, but will it stand up if you start giving up big plays as we saw there?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check. Check.
Off the play fake. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. And 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, 4th quarter.
Yeah,
Maybe
he was open too, but I saw that.
Like that
yeah.
downfield. Here's Jones. Gonna throw again.
Oh!
Knocked away.
Oh, no, they did. No, they did.
And that'll make it third down.
Hey, I'm done with bad today.
Oh, wow.
I'm done with bad today.
Successfully find the end zone
What?
over the top.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley.
What you talking about? Let's go. Way to get up off some shit. Way to get up off some shit.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for
Let's
a big
go.
time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early,
Look,
right?
it
You
got
want to
me
make sure you
fucked
save
up
it for
for
that
real,
exact
like,
moment, that
what?
key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Going deep.
Let's go. We dial it up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles are back within a score.
It ain't no wit.
No, we're not.
Ain't no wit. So she's singing out there. So she's singing out there.
We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
No, I ain't going away without fighting. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
No more of that bullshit, though. What are you coming out there? That is. I want to win this bitch, nah.
Colts come to
This
the
is what
line,
champions are made. Oh, for
After
real.
the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation.
Yep, bring your ass here. Where you going?
You tell them, here's
Bring
the
that ass here.
situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds the tight end, Reed. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Reed. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Newton. But it's brought in by Washington.
God damn it.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
We'll take it to the 2 anyway, man. Y'all gotta evaluate what the fuck y'all doing out there, man. Y'all bullshit.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
All we need is 1 stop right there.
You feel me? Let's go, man. Right? You feel me? Turn the fuck up, D.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Newton on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40.
Oh!
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Freaky on the screen.
Marlon Mack He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just
there goes the perfect season.
A big-time play for a touchdown.
Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh, get back! Oh, no, I know. That's why I can draw some shit up. I just got to hope these niggas do what I need them to do because they be bullshit.
23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
What is he?
And this is intercepted.
I'm done with
and
this
that
guy.
should do it. He's picked off in his
Where are you throwing the rock?
And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Oh, wow.
I know it appeared he was saying,
this
hey, give me
ball
the
he's
football, I'm
doing,
open,
man.
but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he
gets
not,
shifty.
and it turned into disaster for them.
And they got
Y'all
it
better stop
inside the
playing
10
out there.
at the 8. Now they'll have it first and goal.
Mac looking
Oh,
like
wow.
Barry. Got back looking
Oh,
like
wow.
Barry.
Indianapolis.
Who the fuck is that, Marlon Mack?
Man, hell yeah.
Now it's Newton. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that
I was,
situation.
but I ain't
Maybe
want
they
to
saw
fumble,
Stack
bro. I
line of
wasn't
scrimmage
want
and said,
that
hey,
nigga to
it's
fumble.
better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. It's Snyder. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Jones now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, Jones.
catch the.
That will be incomplete.
Hey,
there is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Fuck that field goal. You don't get it. Fuck.
Off play action. Jones. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. He's going to let it fly.
What? No! What?
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said,
put that bitch there no more. Come on, baby, put it there all season.
To no avail.
Really?
Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look at that.
What you talking about? Go for
it. A gain there of 21 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
But without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
He didn't come to play today, man.
So for Indianapolis, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.